Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2555. We are continuing our daily discussion with one of the areas of the 9-part life framework that I share all the time. And today we're talking about spirituality and how that helps to make us a better human being, a better person, as part of the Be a Better You annual challenge. We're doing one thing every day to improve or to be a better version of ourselves. It can be a little thing, it can be a big thing. Mostly it's little things every day, because if you do 365 little things to be a better version of yourself, guess what? You'll barely recognize yourself by the end of the year versus who you were at the beginning of the year. And so I already know I'm going to be better at the end of the year because I'm not going to be sick. I finished 2024 for the last couple weeks sick, and the first couple weeks of this year sick, and so I'm not going to do that again next year. I will figure out how do I implement all these things to make sure that I do one thing every day to be a better me. So in addition to that, we're looking at spirituality and how that impacts our ability to grow and build and supersize either our career or our business. I work with business owners, so in a group called Supersize Your Business, where we talk about different topics, and I don't know very many coaches, leaders, consultants that talk about the spiritual aspects of your business and how it impacts how you show up in the world. And sometimes it's a sensitive topic depending on the organization that I'm working with, but for the most part, it's always a positive topic, and it's a way to gain a competitive advantage and make a positive impact on the world, which most of the business owners, actually all the business owners I work with these days, absolutely positively want to make the world a better place. If they don't, I don't want to work with them. I'm not looking to help somebody just make a lot of money to make the world a worse place. I'm looking to help people that want to make the world a better place. When I was younger, not so much. I just did things to build businesses and help people build businesses and make money. But following my sudden cardiac arrest, I had a spiritual awakening and enlightenment to myself and to the way I was showing up in the world. And it wasn't honoring me, and it wasn't honoring life in general, right? I was literally working myself to death, and that was not very healthy, obviously, and it wasn't very smart, and it wasn't very wise, and it wasn't positively setting an example of how to show up in the world and be a better human being. So learned a lot, and not very many people talk about that unless they're spiritual coaches or mindfulness coaches or mental health coaches or something. And then even then, it's a subject that most people don't breach. Why? I guess fear of offending people, fear of not saying the right thing or doing the right thing. But I'm like, hey, it's an area that you can think about, plan for. I'm not going to influence you with my beliefs. My beliefs totally changed when I had a sudden cardiac arrest. Not my beliefs, but my practices and understanding of how everything's connected and what spirituality even means is what I'm talking about when I say that. And guess what? It's like everything else on this. We get to define what physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationship, contribution, communication, and confidence, health looks like to us. And that's what we're striving for. I'm not striving for anyone else's version of spirituality. I'm striving for my own and being a better version of myself and a better human being as a result of that. So we're talking about that today and thinking about that today, and we're just asking ourselves, well, how can spiritual health make me a better person? How can spiritual health and positively being tied into our core values and our purpose, because that's part of it, is how is everything connected, is spiritual, right? And how does that help us to have a better career? How does that help us to be a better example? How does that help us to grow and build and supersize our business? So that's what we're thinking about today. It is Sunday in my neck of the woods. Not sure what day it is for you or what day you're listening to this, but this is actually, I consider the day that we focus on spirituality. When I had a 7-part life framework, I had action items that I did for each of the different areas on different days of the week, and spiritual was always Sunday. Now that I have a 9-part life framework, I don't do it by days of the week anymore, but that's one of those things. We're always continually improving and ever evolving our processes and the way we do things and the way we automate things to make our lives work better. I will say I'm a huge fan of habits, positive habits and automations, and really habits are just an automation of something that we do, and processes and procedures and mindfulness and reviewing and reflecting and journaling and things like that, because I know how powerful those tools are. Well, I also know how powerful understanding and deciding for yourself what is spirituality to me or to my organization. What and how does it play a role in my life and me becoming a better version of myself. That's all I've got today. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.